Hey ladies and gents, it's Tanya Jean here with another video. I'm about to cook some dinner for Super Bowl. Not nothing like too over the top, but I went ahead and used those 2 bags of greens that I bought on my Walmart haul. These are the greens. I have a bowl here and then another big bowl here. But y'all, peep this. Why these bag of greens got all these stems up in them? I had to pull all these stems off. Does that make any sense? Alrighty, we're about to go ahead and get our chicken Parmesan started. I already have my greens cooking on the stove. I've already, I had 4 like big chicken breasts, but I went ahead and split them in half. So let's go ahead and get them seasoned up. Let's use our seasonal. So sprinkle some of that on there. You don't need a whole lot because remember you're gonna have the sauce from the pasta sauce. We're gonna do some garlic. Sprinkle some of that on there. And I just got my chicken breast laying right up here on this piece of foil. Some turmeric. You know what time it is. Sprinkle a little bit of that. And we're gonna use some poultry seasoning. And sprinkle some of that. And go ahead and turn your chicken over. Oh wait, let me. So, where's a fork? I want a fork. Alright, so let's go ahead. Turn our chicken over. Our chicken breast. And let's go ahead and season this side of the chicken. So we're just going to do the same thing. Season it with your seasonal. And you don't have to overdo it because the pasta sauce is going to flavor it up anyway. So don't go overboard with seasoning. Because you don't want your chicken to be salty. Alright, some garlic, some turmeric. Alright, you guys. So we got that seasoned. So now let's go ahead. I have some seasoned flour here as well. No salt or anything, but just like spices. So go ahead and take your chicken and put it in your seasoned flour. Oh, and you know what? Let me get this pan on the stove. I didn't want it to like, oh, I'm running out of space. Let me sit this here. Something fell, y'all. So let's go ahead and move our pan back onto the stove. Hopefully this grease won't take too long to get hot. Because I already had it on the stove before, but I didn't want it to get too hot and then start popping everywhere. Alright, so I went ahead and seasoned my breast up really good. So you can see that. Or floured it up good. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm on limited space, y'all, so I'm just going to sit this on top of the Keurig. So what you want to do next is I have some egg mixture here. So you want to season your chicken, flour it, and then dip it in this egg mixture. So let's go ahead and dip. When I said dip, it reminded me of that song. Go on and dip, baby, dip. Alright, so I dipped my chicken in there. Then take your chicken and dip it in some breadcrumbs. Here's the breadcrumbs, and I'll show you in a minute which breadcrumbs I use. I use with whatever ones we had on hand, but I know I got some more breadcrumbs too, but I need to use these up before they expire. So, yep. Alright, so this is what our chicken is looking like. And let's go ahead and put it in the pan. So, yep, it's crack-a-lacking, y'all. And you're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the rest of your chicken. So, remember, flour. Do your flour. Put the flour on up in there. And all you're doing is browning this chicken on both sides. That's all you're doing. Because remember, it's going in the oven. Alright. Egg is next. And I'm already had my breadcrumbs in this hand. So dip it in your eggs. Dip it in your eggs. Take it out. Dip it in your breadcrumbs. And just continue the process, y'all. Continue the process. I haven't made this in a while, but Food Line had chicken breasts on sale. I mean, nice size chicken breasts for only $5. So I had to get me 2 packs the other day. So I'm just cooking based on what I have on hand in the house. Alright. That's a big old chicken breast. Now, these here are little ones, so I'll just put both of them on here because they're little. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. And y'all, it is Super Bowl Sunday, and I know I should be cooking like some finger foods and stuff. But you know what I said? I said I am not, it's not like we're having a party or anything. I said I'm going to just use what I have on hand. I'm just going to make dinner based on what's in my pantry and what's in my freezer and what's in my refrigerator. So I'm not wasting no money. Ain't nobody but us. And that's for sure. Alright, so let's dip it in our egg. It's almost like you had this thing down pat to remember what you're supposed to dip first, second, third, and whatever. Alright, dip it in our breadcrumbs. Just dip, 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 dip. And remember, it's not like you cooking the chicken on the stove. You just browning it up. So, don't worry about cooking the chicken too long on the stove. Because all you should be doing is browning it. See that? And then just stick it right in this hot grease. Just like that. Yes, indeed. I gotta get some of this stuff on my hands. I'm just putting it in the trash, y'all. Now, let me get some tongs. Get some tongs. And my chicken is, like I said, all we're doing is we're just going to brown it up on each side. That's all we are doing. Let it cook a little bit longer. Because you're just browning it on each side. And I'll bring y'all closer so y'all can see what it looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it over. Remember, you're not cooking your chicken. You're just browning it on each side. So that's all you're doing. Just brown it on each side. Flip it over. And they are nice and golden brown. Oh, that one. Let me leave that one over a little bit longer. But that's how your chicken breast should look. Nice and golden brown. Just like that. See how that is? It's the perfect color. You just want it golden brown because you're just going to put it in the pan, put sauce and cheese on it. You're going to let it finish cooking in the oven. But they look good, y'all. They are looking good. So this is what our chicken is looking like. I got all of my chicken fried up. And now that red is a little bit of the marinara sauce. So let's go ahead and sauce this chicken up. Alright, you guys, so we have our chicken here. We're about to get it sauced up with some ragu. Hope you guys can see that. Let me move my pan a little bit. We're going to use some ragu. And we're just going to go ahead and put some of this sauce right on the top of our chicken. Just like that. Sauce up your chicken. Hopefully I got enough sauce. I only bought one jar, y'all. So I hope this is plenty. I think it will be. Just sauce it right up. Oh yeah, it's enough. It's enough sauce. It's gonna be enough sauce today. So just sauce all your chicken up. Sauce it right up. Like I said, I just bought one jar. So I'm just hoping this is plenty. I think it will be. But yeah, first. And I'm going to use all of this sauce. Every single bit. So yep. Just dump it right on there. Come on, sauce. Get out of there. Alright, so we done sauced up our chicken. Alright, let me set this aside. Let's go ahead. Now, I prefer mozzarella, the block mozzarella. So, I went ahead and shredded up some mozzarella cheese. So, just go ahead and put some of that on top of your sauce chicken. Put it right on top. I feel like the block cheese melts a lot better than the kind in the bag, so I don't really prefer to buy the kind of cheese in the bag. I like this kind of cheese that you just shred yourself, because this is the best cheese. So you might see some big clumps, but like I said, I did shred this myself. But hey, once it melts up nicely, it won't even matter, because it's just gonna be cheesy. Cheesy. And this is like my husband's favorite dish. He loves his pasta dishes, because you know I gotta cook some pasta with it. So yepers, and we're gonna use all this cheese I shred. Oh yes we are. It's gonna be good till the last spread of cheese. It sure is. Alright, so I went ahead and put all the cheese on there. Next thing we're going to do is add some Italian, let me move you over a little bit, some Italian seasoning on top to garnish our chicken. So let's do that now. Alright y'all, so just sprinkle some of the Italian season on top of your chicken. Just like this. This is very simple, easy dinner. And then we're just going to pop it in the oven on 350 for about 20 minutes. So let me go ahead and stick it in the oven. Putting it in the oven, and do this uncovered. You don't need to cover. And let me show you guys. I had used these breadcrumbs because this is what I had on hand. They're made by 4C. So yep, that's what I had on hand. I'm about to cook these 2 boxes of Spaghetti Classics by Kraft. Because we're going to put our chicken Parmesan right over top of these noodles. So let me get my water boiling for these pasta noodles. In case you guys were wondering what comes in these Kraft spaghetti boxes, as you can see, it says there, just add tomato paste. So what I normally do is, I have 2 boxes here, so I add 2 cans of tomato paste, and I add 1 can of tomatoes. And in that little box, you get the herb and spice packet. That goes in your spaghetti sauce. And then they give you grated Parmesan, which we don't never use the grated Parmesan, but we do add these packets to the sauce. So I have my sauce on the stove simmering up, and I'm going to go ahead and add these packs to it. Oh, and before I forget, here is what it looks like inside. They give you these pasta noodles already in the box. So, yippee. That's what we're using. I just pulled the chicken Parmesan out of the oven. It is done. This is how it's looking. So scrumptious. Look at that melted cheese. Look at here. Look at here. It's going to be so good over these pasta noodles. That melted cheese, y'all. It's gonna be banging. Look, our greens are done. Our kale greens. Telling you, y'all, dinner's almost done, and it's gonna be good. Let me stir them up a little bit. Yeah. They're gonna be so good. So. I got some shrimp. This is like our little finger food. Got some shrimp up in here. Then there's our pasta. And our sauce. I put our greens in a smaller pot.
Light.
And my daughter made her some buffalo chicken dip. So this is what our Sunday dinner is looking like. We have some fresh kale greens, some shrimp, some chicken Parmesan. Yes, indeed. They about to tear it on up. Tear it on up. So make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see some more cooking videos. And I will see you guys on our next video. Take care and stay safe. See you guys. Bye.